Well, I know that the last, the second and last video I did about the unhealthy obsession with black women is doing very well. The highest viewed video count that I ever had. It started me really analyzing the things that black men talk about as regards to black women and how, and I know that that one was on the extreme end, especially the leechings. But I want to talk about just even basics. How that upset with black women leads dudes to having sex with women that in their heart of hearts they know they're not attracted to, but they're so led by that obsession, they need to have that black vagina, that they'll just sleep with them. And then on top of that, you'll have black men will clown you because you choose not to deal with a certain type of black. Go over a live stream that I was a panel that I was on yesterday from Platinum Elite, and it's going to tie into what I'm talking about today. So let me get the intro and let's get it in. Welcome everybody properly to the Brother Speak podcast with your host, Brother Speak. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, I got 3 new subscribers in the past few days, and I'd like to shout out to them: Dub Nation, Second Wind, and Black Man with a Smile. Thank you for subscribing, much appreciated, and I hope that I can keep your subscription as much as I can. Um, on a side note, I was on another panel about, we were supposed to be talking about Deshaun Watson, but then it turned into a whole thing about Kevin Samuels and whether he's the reason why certain black men have X out black women. And I just want to go on the record to say that I don't believe that. I believe that his advice was stop focusing on black women so much and explore your options, even the LGBTQ option, which I was heavily against. But his thing was in dating, yeah, a black woman will finish, go date out, get away from it if they're causing you all this stress. Which I can agree with because black men are obsessed with black women. But he did not talk about killing anybody. He didn't talk about beating up anybody. The closest you can get to is that domestic discipline, which is on some BDSM shit. Which that, but that's consenting adults. agreeing to that arrangement, as opposed to someone just going to smack the shit out of a black woman because she turned him down, or smack the shit out of a black woman because she said something to him, whether in a relationship or not, or actually going to X them out because he don't like what happened with her and all that. Kevin was never about that. So me and Psycho was over there. We was defending that. We were not defending Kevin Samuels. We're defending the notion that his words caused black men to go kill black men, and particularly the guy Rajay Black, who they were referring to. Well, he was a Kevin Samuels follower. The dude was battling his ex-wife for years for the custody of his children. Then he was battling his job from an unfair firing. Then he dated the anesthesiologist, and she had a baby with him. And she said she wasn't going to keep, he wasn't going to get to see his children. That's when he snapped. That had nothing to do with Kevin Samuels. And to try to paint that on him, I think that's foul. Say what you want. If Kevin was preaching violence against women, his channel would have been yanked. He'd be kicked off social media and all that. He never said any of this. Then they tried to say that that domestic violence didn't exist. That's not what he said. He said he never saw it. And if anything, he was questioning the amount as opposed to just it not being there. So, and there's a lot you can hang on Kevin Samuels. I think he led a lot of dudes the wrong way because he led them into something that they really, a lot of them, a lot of them say they don't want, but they kind of do, about marriage. They just don't like the laws with it and the risk that will come with that. But he led them down that path and turned some of these dudes into high price tricks. That's my personal belief. And then when it was time to reinforce the red pill, black Mansfield ideology against certain women, he croaked. He didn't. He didn't do it. He couldn't do it. He said he didn't like Pookie and Ray Ray. He hanging with the definition of a Pookie in Future. He calling Nicki Minaj a 10 when Nicki would not be a 10, when he has preached that Nicki was not a 10. So it's like, what you telling me? He didn't do what he was supposed to do. So you can hang him on that one. You can hang him on a lot of things, but one thing you cannot hang him on is for the death of, in particular, that black woman and that Asian lady, because Kevin was against all of that. He just said, leave him the fuck alone. That's what his message. Stop being obsessed with them. Leave them the fuck alone. That's it. And the breeding out thing he said. That's mainly what he was saying, which was silly. That's silly too. Okay. So, but it's like you're trying to paint. Yeah, how do I put this? It's like some of the women and some of the dudes who are pro black women are trying to put him as their sole reason that black men are acting the way it is. Not the environment that they're coming from, not the households they're coming from. No, it's because Kevin Samuels and even the black man's face here, the rise of assaults on black women is just through the roof because of them. No, that shit been there. They try to blame Kevin Says for one dude talking about he don't deal with black women when you really questioned the guy said, yeah, he dealt with black women, but he was in a white neighborhood. He already had that mindset before he came here. It's just he confirmed it, but it was already there. That mindset had been there. Kevin didn't bring that up. Kevin stole a lot of shit from other people, but the mindset was already there. So if you're gonna blame him for a lot of shit, at least have the decency to paint him, blame him for the stuff that he did do, not for the stuff that he didn't do. Especially when you're talking about someone who snapped and killed someone. That was because of his frustrations with his ex-wife, and then add to that the frustrations of not getting his job that he wanted, and then the frustration of his baby mama saying that I'm going to keep the kids away from you. That's what made him snap. Nothing Kevin said. So if we're going to paint him, if we're going to blame Kevin for stuff, blame him for stuff he did do, not for stuff that he didn't do. And in essence, you putting this on. You're trying to look for a boogeyman instead of dealing with what's really out here. This environment that we have out here, the black man's obsession with black women, and if you want to add women to, in general, and the vagina, put it where it needs to be and address that and try to solve that. Getting rid of the black manosphere is not going to solve this problem. Get it, well, Kevin's deceased, and they still haven't solved the problem. The problem is that there's a lot of dudes who are obsessed with black women. They worship them. They make them their world when they really shouldn't. And then when it turns bad, now they want to X them out in themselves. So that's it about what I think about Kevin. There's a lot of things you could put on Kevin, but black men murdering black women, which been happening before Kevin and after Kevin passed away, is still happening. You can't put that on him unless you just want to be your feelings. But and because I am kind of defending that point, no, I'm not Kevin Samuels' follower. I'm not a supporter. I don't really give a shit about the dude. But the reason why I'm defending that point is that you you're not dealing with the real issue, and that is black men's obsession with black women. Instead of you're trying to put a band-aid over a gunshot wound, you know. So that's that. That's why I wanted to address that personally. So the other thing that I want to address, so I was on Platinum Elite's channel the other day. Shouts out for Plat for having me on. And we had an interesting discussion. It's one of those discussions that it's like, wow, man, this kind of proved some of my points about this obsession with black women. That it's like that, and one of the things is that the sex, that because black men view their power with sex, which leads to the obsession with black women because you want to have sex with them so badly, don't have sex period, that you can't even control yourself. That leads to you dealing with women you have no business dealing with, and ending up in a lot of problems that you could avoid if you just not do that. But I'm gonna play the video, just play that part, and then stop it here and there. So let's get into it. Hopefully I got a nice spot.
for his pension, right?
No, that
Why would they turn around and give it to a child?
Means, yeah, I'm going to take care of everything.
Vanessa's only 38, so she got all his insurance.
Be throwing all my resources, my protection for a chick who's not going to be loyal to me.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do that. Look, if you want to be hot girl summer, you want to be free. Okay, fine. You can do that. I have no problem. I don't shame women about going out there, being out there like that. That's not. I don't shame women for that. But you're not going to do it on my dime. That's the difference. You're not going to do it on my dime. And then you get yourself in a situation where I got to come clean it up. No, I'm not doing that. If you with me under my program, hey, I'll protect you. If you get in a jam, I'll be there. But if you're going to be independent and do your own thing and you get yourself in trouble, no, don't come over here and be on my dime. I forgot to do the share thing. Hold on. So yeah, I can see it. Hold on. Let me get to that point. Share screen. Uh, there. Take myself on mute. Let me go back. Actually, we agreed to all that, right?
Yes,
yes,
but
but
how
how
long
long
before she said
They're like that. That's not. I don't shame women for that. But you're not going to do it on my dime. We was having a little discussion and kind of proves like my point about this obsession with black women and how it's affecting these dudes to the point where they just want to blame dudes for every little thing, you know. Every little problem is the guy's fault. So let me play it. Fair use, y'all. Let me mute myself because every time I forget to mute myself, then it's like a big old echo.
a woman, she's perfect for you. You like the way she looks, her conversation. Only difference is she works, she only makes 30, 28 to 30,000 a year. She's never made more than that. That's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. You're thinking about something serious, but you know the dynamic will be you're paying all the bills.
Hmm.
I'm asking you, do you feel it's important that that woman say, like, like, hey, this can be a housewife. Like, you can come in, you can say, hey, look, you don't have to do that no more. All I need you to do is be my wife, bear my kids, and be a mother. Why?
Hmm.
I'm asking you to tell me, why is it so important for a guy to pay all the bills? And I understand she's giving you what you want, having kids, she's quitting, she's gonna be home, she's gonna cook, she's gonna clean, she's gonna mother. Everything guys over here say they want. Why is that so important?
Because you want a peaceful home. So in order for you to have that peaceful home and the woman want to be, you have to give something for her to want to do that. So that means, yeah, I'm going to take care of everything. I'm going to take care of all the bills, make sure that you're straight. Whatever you need, I got that. So that
Mm-hmm.
so the woman can focus on the children, the cooking, the cleaning. Maybe she want to do the homeschooling. She want to do that, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
take them to school, and so
No,
that
no,
she can
you
focus
you
on
have
making sure that,
you
so
have
that
the
if
money. Hold up, you have the money
hmm
where that woman can turn around, set up all the the TVs, and your little young 4-year-old kid. She's already taught him how to count, how to read. He's 4, and she got
hmm
everything she needs to teach him all the curriculum she needs to teach him, just right
right,
there. And then
right,
she's pregnant with the next child. She's gonna do the same thing.
right. Okay,
So you're saying homeschooling, her staying, you're saying it's worth it, but you're saying it under those conditions, right?
right. As long as she
Hold on,
got to do something.
if she hot girl summer, then it's not worth it.
No, it because look, if she's hot girl summer and it's about her, she's not going to be about for the family or you or whatever you want you about your program. Why would I again be throwing all my resources, my protection for a chick who's not going to be loyal to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that. Look, if you want to be hot girl summer, you want to be free, okay, fine. You can do that. I have no problem. I don't shame women about going out there, being out there like that. That's not. I don't shame women for that. But you're not going to do it on my dime. That's the difference. You're not going to do it on my dime, and then you get yourself in a situation where I got to come clean it up. No, I'm not doing that. If you're
Like to
with me
add,
under my program, hey, I'll protect you. If you get in a jam, I'll be there. But if you're going to be independent and do your own thing and you get yourself in trouble, no, don't come over here and be on my dime. Do that on your dime, not on my dime. That's you do that on your time, not on my time. We can hang out, be cool. But when it really becomes like a relationship, I gotta know that you're for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's that whole hot girl summer stuff. You gotta be for me. If you're not for me, cool, no
Okay, well, let me
problem.
ask you this.
I'm gonna back up. I'll
What
back
if
up.
what if you don't give her, what if you ask her to stay home, quit her job,
hmm
but you don't give her a baby? You don't get her pregnant. Are you wrong or
Yeah, this is where he start asking all these weirdo questions. And yeah, that was in a chat that they were saying, "Well, why are you up there?" Well, I wasn't up there to be asking all these questions. I came up there for the pension thing, and then it rolled into this. So no, I wasn't up there to be like, "Oh man, I'm against all this." I came up there mainly on the pension thing and talk about that conversation, and then it just led to this conversation. But here we go. This is where this stuff gets a little crazy.
is she wrong? What if, because she's like, she's bored, she wants to go back. She knows she only made 20, she know you make 200,000 a year,
Mhm.
everything's paid for, but she's like, I'm just sitting here, I'm bored. Whose fault? Are you wrong or is she wrong? You slowing and
Well,
slowing, but ain't no baby coming. Who's wrong? You wrong, she wrong?
depends on what did she want a baby
No,
in this
you want a
relationship?
baby, right? You asked her to quit her job and come. That's your wife.
Okay, and she agreed to all that, right?
Yes, but
I
how
mean,
long before she says, fuck this, I'm going back to the streets?
how long?
Yeah.
depends on what she came in there for. I mean,
brother. Listen to me,
there's
brother.
a lot of things.
No, bro. Speak. You're wrong. If you ain't thumping on nothing, it's your fault. If you got at the, if she agreed and you slowing, you better slow good. You better slow down, slow your roll. You better get her pregnant, because if you don't get her pregnant, to give her a reason to stay fucking home and do what she's supposed to do as a mother, you can't get mad at that woman who get tired of your ass. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't hitting no shit. Then you niggas come over here and start whining. Look, bro, that's your fault. That ain't the bitch fault. You ain't get her pregnant. You ain't skeeting. You got a weak skeet, nigga. See, you niggas don't want to hear that. You got a weak skeet. You niggas got a weak skeet. So when bitches don't want to fuck with y'all niggas, y'all get mad, get in your feels.
Well, I would say that it's the thing. Was she with me for me, or was she with me for whatever lifestyle? Now, if you're saying that, okay, I say, hey, you're gonna be for me, and this is what it is. But again, she got to be upfront with her consent. Okay, look, I'm gonna be with you, but you gotta give me my children, whatever it is. And if he don't provide it, then yeah, I could be like, yeah, that's that guy's fault. He didn't live up to his bargain. And if you're not trying to figure out why, like in your situation, like you said, you're having sex with, but you're not having no children. But that's something that y'all need to go figure that shit out. You need to be going to the
No,
doctor.
you got to, brother. You know what? See, this is what the problem is with.
And so this is where the bullshit come in. So all you like, look, if you ain't fucking them right, you know, it's your fault. You ain't fucking them right. It's like the sex. It's all about sex. Like, okay. And the thing of it is, and it's always the man's fault. It can't be the fact that the woman might have an issue, a medical issue. It can't be the fault. He might have an issue. Instead of she should just run and get the fuck out of there. Let's go to the doctor and figure that shit out. No, you just have a weak skeet. She should just fuck off. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? So first sign of trouble, she should just bounce. Which shows like, well, then she wasn't for me anyway. Because if she's not trying to figure out why, and we're not trying, she don't want to even take the time to figure out why. Maybe I'm not having children, or maybe it's her, maybe it's us, it could be a multitude of reasons. Now, like I said, if the man didn't want to try to figure that shit out, didn't want to go to the doctor, he just like it's all in her head, then yeah, I can see her leaving. Hey, you didn't live up to the end of the bargain. But to just be like it's the man's fault for every little thing. Come on now. Like I said, that's that obsession. The black woman is like, black woman can't do no wrong. It's all on the men. And then it's like sex, sex, sex. It's like, bro, the relationship ain't just about sex. Sex is an important part. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't just about sex. There's other factors. Look, let's continue.
This space. Niggas don't want to be called out in they bullshit. We call out bitches, but we call out niggas too. You got a weak skeet, nigga. Move over and let a real nigga fuck on this bitch. Let me fuck on her. Nigga, fuck you. And see, niggas don't want to hear that. Oh man, you knocking my old lady. You fucking my wife. Nigga, fuck. You ain't doing it. Let me do
Well,
it. I'm gonna handle this bitch. Let me handle this bitch, nigga. Let me do the bitch. Let me fuck on the bitches. You go to work, nigga. You go to work.
And
Go work.
why
Go build me a house. Go build me a house, nigga.
And and you see the mentality, because they are so obsessed with sex that not only are you gonna blame everything on that man, you gonna come in and try to break up a home because you so thirsty for sex. And that's kind of dangerous, because you want to fuck on someone else's wife, and you think that husband's gonna be cool with it. Go build me a house, nigga. I'm like, is this dude for real? That kind of shit that gets you killed. Did we not see the other video with the obsession? Messing with someone else's wife get you killed? I mean, but it's okay over here. It's like, that obsession with the black woman. You don't care, and she might have a good man. No, I'm just gonna go fuck, and then fuck up that relationship, and then get yourself and get her and the husband in a situation that could turn violent very quickly. But dudes don't think like that. It's all about that obsession with the black woman. Try to get her sex, validation, and all. And it's always the man, on the man fault. Can't be the woman fault. But let's continue.
I'm gonna fuck on the bitch though. You go build me a house. I'm gonna fuck on this bitch. You know what? You niggas got a weak skeet. You get mad. You get in your feels. You ain't no real niggas. That ain't the bitch fault. That's your fault. You can't blow no nuts. You don't know how to blow your nuts, man.
So let me try to get this. Okay. So instead of, if you're having an issue where you're not providing the children, going to figure out why you're not having the children, going to the doctor and figuring that out. Now, again, if it's the man's issue and there's no way to solve it, then yeah, I can say, yeah, she should leave, because the whole thing, if that's what she wanted, if she wanted children and all that, then yeah, I can agree with you. Yeah, she should leave.
You want children, nigga.
Look, Clap. Okay, if I want children and if we're not having the children, then yes, that man should be figuring that shit out.
Let me tell you something.
Before you just go into
no, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. This is life, my nigga. If I get a little thick little red bone I've been trying to fuck on in my spot, and I'm plowing, and I'm taking my time. I'm gonna take my time in a bitch. I'm a slow. I'm a slow.
Still focus on the sex part. Like, the only thing he focused on was the sex, not the relationship, not the making sure her needs are met and all that. No, he focused on the sex. That's all he was focused on, that whole part. I'm like, damn, bro. So I'm like, you. I didn't want to. I'm like, dude, really, man, dude, you're obsessing over that part.
I don't jackhammer like a lot of you niggas. I'm gonna take my time. If I'm blowing my nuts and that bitch ain't getting pregnant, that's my fault. If that bitch pull up and start fucking other niggas, that's my fault. And I can't turn around and start blaming the world because I got a weak skeet. A lot of you niggas got a weak. No, a lot of you niggas got a weak skeet, man. That's what this shit comes down to. That's why you niggas want to run overseas. Nah, that's why you niggas. That's why you niggas want to run overseas. That's why you niggas want to complain about the game. You niggas got a weak skeet.
Or it could be a medical issue with her too. So it could be that.
That's not a medical issue.
Yeah, that's a lot of that is.
That's a mental issue. That's a mental thing. You got a weak skeet. That's mental.
Either
that's
both.
Not medical.
It could be both. Not everything is on the man. You want to put everything on the man. She might be having a medical issue. That's what I'm saying. You need to figure that out. Now, if it comes out that it is the man's issue, by all means, if she don't want to stay in that situation, she has every right to leave. But what you don't get the right to do is play stupid games, cheat on the man because you're not getting what you wanted. Leave. Get the fuck out. No problems. But if you want to just put everything on the man and not try to figure anything out, and you just gonna be, then you always gonna be in that position. You're gonna blame the man for everything, and the woman ain't gonna improve. And then you want to come around talking about, well, I move out the way and let another man. Okay, fine, you can do that. But when she play you, on that same token, don't come over here and complain. It's these simps ass dudes that's messing the game up. Don't do that either, because I see both. Both sides doing the same thing. You game dudes keep complaining about the tricks and the simps messing the game up. Well, and then you got the guys over here
they do that.
Messing the game up. But y'all both doing it. Y'all both make it. And what's even worse, y'all are so obsessed over this woman. You make the woman everything. Y'all
hold up. Wait a minute, hold up. No, hold that thought. Game guys make the woman everything? Game guys make the woman everything.
Yes, yeah, I do.
You believe that?
You wouldn't be complaining about these women. Y'all complain about these women too.
Well, women. But hold on, bro, women.
It ain't just these men.
Bro speaks.
Y'all complain about these women.
Wait a minute, bro speaks. You're not being fair, but hold up. I want you to do me a favor. Read that. Let's Troll put up a comment in chat. Read that for me, please.
Okay, y'all got weak skeet. And your point being, what do I care what a woman think like that? Because she's still getting with those type of guys regardless. They still getting with those type of guys regardless. I had somebody was telling what the women won the gender war. How? You still complain about these weak skeet dudes. You still complain about these weak dudes. How do you win a gender war? We can't be coming out here. You complaining these dudes got weak skeet, but you letting them skeet in you anyway. How's that even work?
Okay, now hold up. Now, bro speaks. You say game guys put way too much attention on the female. You stand by that?
I'm talking about the ones on YouTube. Now, the real guys who really about that.
So the ones on, if they on YouTube, hold up, if a guy's on YouTube and he talking game, he's not real. That's what you said.
You putting more of the emphasis on her than you putting all the blame on the guy.
Okay. Now hold on, because
more important than what it is.
Okay. Now y'all heard him. You heard him say that game guys put way too much emphasis on the female. Now let's examine non-game guys who have renounced the game, and I've seen them. I've been attacked. I've been to chats. Guys call me names. I don't know where they're getting that I'm a game guy, but they attack me and say, fuck the game and all of that.
It's funny he talking about he ain't a game guy, but that whole thing was talking about game. And the further conversation we get into is going to be talking about game. but he's not a game guy. Okay, he didn't make sense.
Now, based on a guy who gets a passport, literally moves to a foreign country,
Okay.
literally relocates for women. Who cares more about women than the guy who's in the clubs, fucking on them, fucking with them, taking his wins with his losses? He moved. He grew up here in the same hometown. He lived, it is what it is. Or a guy who relocates, gets on a plane, goes to a different country, gets a passport, is now learning a different language.
Okay. And
Speaking a foreign language for bitches. I think non-game guys certainly care more about women than game guys. And the proof is what they do. It is not
well,
game guys learning languages. It is not game guys relocating for women. It is
and
non-game guys.
they're
So I
learning.
ask you again, when you look at the facts, do you agree that game guys care more about women than non-game guys? Bro, you
I
got to
didn't
be
say
fair.
I didn't say that y'all care more. I said that you put them on a pedestal. That's what I said. I didn't say you care about them more than the non. I said y'all both care probably equally, if anything. Well, I would say about the passport guy. At least he's learning a different language, which you can use in any country. You you're going over there learning a different language. You're learning different skills.
So wait a minute. So if I sat in a
Yeah.
room with you and I told you I learned Portuguese, and you say, "Oh yeah, okay, why? Because I want some Brazilian pussy." Would you not look at me as a weird nigga or just a regular dude? When you say, "Hey man, it's pussy down," like I know what hoes is even selling the pussy. Like if you go over here off a Third and go to that
Mhm.
black house, they sell pussy there about $40. They all right. And then if you go to the club, but you learn Portuguese, so you can go to Brazil. That look, I'm done. I'm
But
done. You know what? That's some weird shit, man.
but Platt, what's any different than you buying these expensive cars, all these expensive clothes to impress a chick? You're doing the same thing. You're not doing anything different. You're doing it for a chick. So what's the difference between you putting on this persona, you trying to be the player and all that, putting on the clothes, these expensive clothes that you're going broke buying, getting an expensive car that you're going broke buying. You doing all that to impress a chick, as opposed to a dude going overseas,
Mhm.
learning a different language, learning a different culture
Hell,
for a
he's
chick.
not.
What
He's
is the
not.
there
Hold up.
is
He's not.
there's no difference.
He's
Y'all
wait a
just
minute.
doing different things.
Okay, okay. So you admit
Going to shame the passport bros. I don't know how we even got the passport bros. He brought it up. I ain't even bring that shit up. And it's like because a dude don't want to deal with American women, and particularly we're talking about black women. He's a weirdo for going overseas and doing that. But you dressing up in clothes you can't afford, getting a car you can't afford, buying all this jewelry. I didn't even mention that. And then the other thing I didn't even mention, I didn't think about it till just now. You talking about learning how to deal with women. You trying to learn their language and stuff. You're doing the same thing. Learning about her emotions and all the different things. You're doing the same thing. How to talk to a woman, how to not talk to a woman. You're doing the same thing that the Pasbo bros doing. The only difference is he flew out the country to do it. You're doing it here. So what is the difference? You're gonna shame the dude who said, you know what, these black women are terrible. I'm gonna go over here to another country. These women here in America are terrible. I'm going to this other country where I can get better in his eyes, better treatment, as opposed to you staying here and just figure it out as you go and still getting more frustrated. So it's like, y'all doing the same, y'all doing, you're doing different things, but the same goal is the same, trying to get a chick. But you're shaming him for going overseas. You're thinking that's a weird thing. Well, in his eyes, he think you're doing a weird thing because you're obsessed with this woman. You want black men to be just focused on these black women. There's too many black women over here. Why are you going over there? Why are you going over there? Why not? Oh, it gets worse.
Admit that he's doing it for the woman. He's learning a different language for a woman. You admit that?
I never said that he didn't.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm
So,
saying
hold
is,
on. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Things.
Do you think he will have more success or less success based on what he wears and what he drives in this foreign country?
Depends on the country. I'm just saying, depends on the country.
Okay. He's in a foreign land. Do you think if he dresses with the designer stuff on, he's going to have more success with women or less success with women?
Depending on the women.
So basically what you're telling me is this, brother. It doesn't matter. No matter where you go, you still got to have game. Period. That's what you just said. That's what I've been trying. That's what we've been trying to tell. It does not matter. If you
And now that's when the game started bring them. I'm like, how's that game? I'm just how is this game? He's like, that's something you do as a man. If you're going into another country, you're learning a different language. You learn the culture. That's not game. That's what a man should be doing. You're in a different environment. If you want to communicate, you got to learn the language. If you want to live there, you got to learn the culture. What to do, what not to do. How is that any different than game? How is that game? That's something you would do regardless, whether there's a woman there or not. Now, if they're doing it for the women, I mean, it is what it is. But to them, that's game. That's game. That's game all day. I'm like, damn, like, dude, not everything is game. I'm not knocking it, but just look, everything's not game. You're mixing game with man stuff. Something you would do anyway. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird to me anyway. But let's continue.
you go to Timbuktu, you got to still know how to deal with women.
And that's game? Or just, how about just being a man? You can just be a man.
There ain't no way you can be a man. And you still got to deal with women. Women will always be women.
Okay, and they respect and deal with a man, regardless.
Well, you got to be a man, but you got to be a man. You got to be a man here.
Playing games, women know the game. They know your game.
What's up with you, Ramil?
So if they know your game already, you wasting time. How about just be a man? Be a man.
You got to be a man here.
Okay, you got to be a man anywhere. So just be a man.
But
I'm not playing no games with these women. I'm not dressing up. You roll with me because you like me, or you don't. Cool, no problem. But if you got to dress yourself up, be something that you actually know that you're not, that woman don't like you anyway. She just like the illusion of you. So in
West
essence,
West.
you
Okay,
doing game is you trying to convince a chick to be with you. I don't
not
need to
really.
convince her to be with me. She either gonna roll with me or she not.
Okay, well
With
that's
with
game.
my with my
But
ex-wife, I didn't have
hold
to
up.
play no games. I
Hmm.
was just being myself. She rolled with me.
But
She
that's game.
how is that game?
You just said your ex brother.
This is a game thing. I'm like, how is this game? I'm maybe I'm confused. Like having your standards and sure, telling them what I'm about and letting them know what I'm not about. I'm amazed how bad that dudes are so obsessed with black women that they think just talking to her is game. Just being upfront is game. It's game, game, game. You always try you own gaming women every time. And it's funny that he's trying to be the game. He's not the game guy, but you're telling me everything that I do interact any type of interaction with a woman is game. That's crazy. You can't just talk to a woman. No, that's game. What? So me talking to this woman, trying to get to know a game? I, I, I'm confused, and I'm still confused even now. Like what the fuck? So what's game? What's not game? What? I mean, what's game? What's not game? Maybe I need to talk to a person. Maybe I need to talk to DJ Cuda because I'm trying. I'm still confused. What's game? What's not game? I'm like talking to a woman. Game? Uh, Being upfront with what I'm talking about is game? Like I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell. I'm confused.
By you
That's not
guys,
game.
look, okay, let me explain something to you. No matter what you say, it doesn't matter. When you deal with women, there is an interplay that's there. If you want to go with I'm an open book, I am what I am, that's game. That's your game.
That's
Other
not
dudes
game.
might not
That's
be
you
as
being
revealing. No, no. What I'm saying is you by you saying I'm an open book, that's your game. That's what you guys just don't get. You don't understand. It's
being a man. That's game. Is that what you're telling me?
no, when you not being a man, dealing with women, there's an interplay that's there, no matter what.
So
Very hold on, hold
no,
on, hold on.
I'm asking. I just want to know. So being a man, having standards, having what you deal with and what you won't deal with.
Standards,
If
okay.
you're telling me that's game, I just want to be clear. I want to
No,
understand
you
because
brought up
I'm
having what is what up. First of all, now see, that's a whole for me, over here, now you talking about like settling. Are you saying stuff like you said standards? So obviously there are women that nobody would touch and diseases and stuff. But are you suggesting settling?
I'm not suggesting no settling.
Okay.
Where
What
this settling came out
well, I
of my
don't know
mouth.
what you said standard. What do you mean? Well, so some men don't have stand. Some men will fuck anything. I agree with that.
Right.
Some men will.
And not only fuck, they will get with a woman and still have no standards.
Well, well, see, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying because I don't. I mean, look, okay, look. A woman is a woman is a woman. If
Okay.
we're in a room and it's three women and two of
Now sit back and relax. This is where the fucking we start coming in. I'm still amazed by this conversation. Look at this.
Of them are fat, one of them is really fine and pretty, and it's me and you. If I get the pretty chick, you got option to do what? Smell my fucking or fuck on them fat bitches. If you opt not to fuck with the fat bitch, that's a choice. But where I'm from, that's niggas don't, real men don't do that. They go ahead and slaw out the fat bitch. Why? Because the cute bitch chose me. But that don't mean they're gonna go about fucking. It's two bitches there. They like, man, I'm gonna fuck both of them.
Okay,
I'm gonna
and
give me a
that's
two. I'm gonna give me a two. But hold on. No, here it becomes about settling. That's a settlement. That I've never heard. That's bizarro land for me. It's like, are you trying to marry him? That's a settlement. Well, that's some weird shit, bro.
what the whole getting with the fat chick
Well, if that's
and just
all that's
one.
available for you at that moment, bro, what's wrong? I don't have. What's wrong with that?
I didn't say me. I'm not
No,
saying it
a
is,
lot.
but if
No,
you don't want
no.
to do that, you don't have to do that.
Well, you don't have to be with nobody you don't want to be with. But I'm saying they said a lot of people say that's what's wrong with us. We settle, bro. It's a weird world we live in, bro.
I know a lot of people say they settle, and and I'm
Sister
like,
George, what's up with you, babe? Sister George didn't settle. She got her. She's very, very, very much in love with her husband.
yeah, because she had a standard, he met it, and that's it. And she met his standard. It is what it is, and they got together.
They should be on
I'm
about a
pretty, I'm
year
pretty
now.
sure that her husband, if he was there with the pretty chick and the so he said that if I don't fuck on the fat chick, I don't want to fuck with, you're not a real nigga. That's what I tell you. That obsession with with black women and man, they you ain't a real nigga if you ain't fucking the fat chicks. The fat chicks that you don't desire. But but if you're gonna be a real nigga, you gotta fuck them. I was gobsmacked. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck going on here? So I'm like, this is. I'm telling you, this obsession with black women. I'm telling you, it's crazy that these dudes will think it's criminal to not fuck a fat chick. You gotta fuck the black chick. She there. She there. Okay, she there. That don't mean I gotta fuck her. I mean, it's like turning down vagina. It's a capital sin to some of these black dudes, man. It's like a sin. I'm like, no, yeah, you can turn them down. It's okay. If you're not attracted to them, yeah, no, I ain't just gonna fuck cause she there. What is this? And they don't say nothing about my masculinity because I'm just choosing not to fuck. Okay, you questioning my masculinity because I don't want to fuck some fat chicks that I'm not attracted to? Oh man, that's crazy, man. Let's keep going. Fat and the two fat chicks. If he didn't want to mess with the fat chicks, he going home.
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sure.
don't think he's
Well,
going around
he
just
probably in a
throwing his
position
penis at
where
everybody.
he's in a position where he probably can't answer that question. But I'd have to disagree with that.
Well, then you think kind of lowly of men, and
No, I
I get
don't.
it because
Okay, let me say this to you, brother. There's absolutely and general no, Joe. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with a man who is 3 women in a room, is 2 guys. 2 of the women are fat. One of them is perfect, pretty, what both men want. She decides to be with this one guy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that guy who's not chosen by her fucking those 2 fat bitches. In this space, that's a problem. In the real world, it's never been a problem. You just some big bitches you fuck. What about it? And you didn't marry them. You got some slob from both of them slobbed you out.
Well, that's where the problem come in. They will slaw those women and still complain about the fact that they slaw those women. Instead of, okay, those are the 2 fat chicks you got. How about just leaving the premises? Try another night.
And if
I think
let me say this.
that would be more beneficial.
And let me say this right here. Let me say this.
You banging this chick because you let your penis get the better of you, and then you're mad because you banged that fat chick. But you could have chose just to leave her alone. Hey,
let me
try
say this
again another night.
Let me say this to you, and I hope you niggas record this. If it's 3 women, 2 guys, one of them is 100, fine, beautiful, whatever you say it is, whatever your definition of beauty proportion is, she is that. But she chooses the other guy, not you. You have the option to slaw out 2 healthy fat chicks, not your first, third, fourth, or fifth choice, not what you want, but you're together and you're thinking, okay, I can sleep by myself, or I can fuck on both of these bitches, or I can smell my homeboy. I can smell his bacon. He over there making bacon with that bitch. I can smell his bacon.
And he talking about smelling someone's bacon. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Where are we going? Why? I was like, dude, this sounds some like voyeur slash cuckold shit that you introducing. I'm like, I'm like, he's like, you gonna steal my bacon? I'm like, how do I just go home? I'm good. Nah, bro, I'm good. Hey, man, you have a good night. I'm about to go. He got to stay. He gonna smell this. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Look, hey, y'all doing boy stuff. I'm not dissing, but what I'm gonna do? Watch y'all fuck with the 2 fat chicks? Oh, listening. I couldn't. I was like, what the hell is he on?
Bacon frying. You said, well, I'm gonna fuck on these 2 fat bitches. Hold on, let me tell you something. If you opt not to fuck them bitches, you a bitch ass nigga. You ain't no real one. You ain't a real nigga. You a simp and a sucker and a loser. If you slow out them fat hoes, you a real one. If you sit back and smell hold up. If you sit if you sit back and smell my bacon, if you sit back and smell my bacon, nigga, you probably gay, nigga. You probably want to fuck me. That's what's up. That's why you turn them other bitches down. If you let me, you smell my fucking nigga, you let me fuck, and you ain't fucking, you over there just sitting there whining or trying to watch while you got 2 bitches over there sitting there going to sleep.
Who? What? Okay.
Hood.
Man,
let's go.
You ever smelled another nigga's bacon?
No way.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
You a bitch nigga. You a bitch nigga. You a bitch nigga. You ain't no real nigga. You a bitch nigga.
So okay. So let me get this straight. So I want to be clear. So he gets with the fat chicks that he don't want to get with. He fucking on them, and then do that walk of shame because
ain't no walk of shame. You fucked two hoes last. You know how you no.
I got you.
No, bro. This
But
how you
in his
say that.
mind is to walk
Hold
a
on,
funeral.
bro. This how you say that. Yeah, we hooked up, man. My nigga, man, I was with Flat, man. We hooked up. What happened, man? I had 2 bitches. And you leave it at that.
But in his mind, he's not leaving it at that.
You leave it at that.
He's not leaving it at that. Why you think they complaining?
But there ain't nothing to complain about. It's like, yo, man.
They had to fuck on a fat chick instead of maybe
momentarily.
I'm not gonna fuck on it. I'm gonna try again and see it. I get the chick I actually want. You do know dudes have been complaining about fat chicks and they fucking on them. And so they complain about them. Why would you want a dude who he know he don't want to fuck fat chicks? Or even black chicks? I mean, you know he don't want to fuck them. He's not attracted to them. That's not his first choice, second, third choice. Why would you want him to go fuck these chicks? And then he mad because he had to fuck them. Because he couldn't control his penis. Why would you want him to do that? Instead of, hey, and he might be one to look at it. I'm like, hey, bro, now look, do want to watch out, fuck. I mean, okay, he's on something. He's a voyeur. Or maybe he just go home, like, yeah, man, you have a good night. I'm gone. Or maybe he go to another club and try over there. What? How is he not a real man because he just chooses not to fuck on women that he don't want to be attracted to? I mean, damn. I mean, it's either hey, let me wait until I find the ones. But that's what I said. It's that obsession with black women. They don't really care about them like that. They just care about the sloth or the vagina. And so dudes will get with chicks they not attracted to, but they just need to bust that nut. And so they'll just sleep with this chick, bust a nut, might get her pregnant, because you know there's a lot of fat chicks that get pregnant. And now they mad because they fucked this black chick and unfortunately got her pregnant. Now they even more pissed off. Now they got a baby mama who's fat chick. So it's like in essence, you trying to get him to be so reckless with the penis that he gonna fuck his life up. But he's not a real nigga if he don't do this. Well, why would you say like that man? That was crazy. I listened to that. Let me go. Let's listen to more.
That's what I mean by ain't no real. That's what I mean by this whole.
If he go fuck those 2 fat chicks that he don't want to fuck anyway, he's a real man.
Why he don't want to fuck them?
Well, how that make sense?
Why does he not want to fuck the 2 fat bitches? That's the only pussy
he's
available.
Not attracted to them bitches. If he's not attracted to them, why would you tell him I'm not attracted to?
So hold on, let me get this straight. You're a grown man. You're telling me you only gonna fuck bitches you attracted to.
You talking to me?
Yes. That's what I mean by you niggas sort of.
I'm attracted to. If I'm not attracted
I'm done.
to them, I'm not gonna fuck them. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that because I'm not thirsty for pussy like that.
You gonna smell another nigga's bacon though.
I'm not doing either. I'm going to fuck home. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he's fucking it.
He said he's going home.
I'm not fucking. There are dudes who like watching. I'm not judging them, but I'm not. If he got the pretty chick the two fat chicks I'm not attracted to, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going home. I'm not
Let
going
me
to
ask you
fuck
something.
another one.
Let me ask you something. As an adult black man in this world, you've never fucked on chicks that you rather not, but you did it just for you want to bust one off.
No.
Well, there you go.
I know
There you
I
go.
have.
That's the
I
space.
can't.
Hold up. That's the space.
So, so I'm not real. Why are you not attracted to him? He might not be attracted to fat chicks. Some dude. I know this is a shocker to some black men around here. I know this is a shocker to black men in certain spaces. There are black men. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me put me up right here. There are black men that are not attracted to big black women. I know that's a shocker. I know this is a shocker. But there are some black men who are not attracted to big black women. Come on, let me tell you another one. Now, I know this is gonna scare some people. I know. But I want you to be clear. I want you to understand. There are some black men who are not attracted to women with big asses. I know. It's a shocker. It's a shocker to me. But I accept it. So in this scenario, if he's not attracted to the fat chicks, he go home. That don't mean he's gonna sit up and watch you fuck. I think, look, there are dudes who do that. They're voyeurs. Some dudes are cucks. I'm not disrespecting them because a lot of cucks has provided me with a lot of women to fuck. I appreciate y'all. Okay, I appreciate you letting me bang your wife and do some nasty things to her. I appreciate you. If anybody don't say it, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the swingers. I appreciate y'all. You made a lot of men's sex lives what they are. You made their sex lives great. We appreciate you here on the Brother Speak podcast. We appreciate you. Okay. but, but if you but if you're not attracted to a woman, you have every right not to fuck her. And that's not going to be a stain on your masculinity. If you're not attracted to big black girls, that's not a stain on your masculinity. Dudes be killing me with that. That's that obsession with black women. I can't understand why you don't want to have sex with a black woman. Maybe I'm not attracted to them. It could be that. Oh, you must be gay. What? Huh? You want to watch me for what? Oh, come on, dog. You do that. You saying, well, dude, rejecting the fat chicks is weird. Dude, what you talking about is weird. Uh,
That's the space we're dealing with. There's nothing wrong with busting one off, bro.
okay.
I fucked on them bitches to bust one off. Real niggas gonna do that. Real niggas gonna climb through windows. Real niggas gonna fuck ugly. Hold up, they're gonna fuck an ugly bitch who wear glasses. They're gonna fuck the nerd bitch. They're gonna fuck their teacher. Real niggas fucking. You niggas here are scripted. You niggas are scripted. You niggas scripted.
I know.
But you niggas.
That's what the problem is.
But you'll swim to fucking China for a piece of pussy, but you won't fuck a fat bitch. You some weird ass niggas, bro.
But you're telling them, okay, get with the fat chicks that you're not attracted to, and then you mad about that.
Most of these dudes
So
need all the
either
experience
way,
they can get.
You know, they fucking on chicks they don't want to be with, and then complaining afterwards. Now they even matter. Now they even matter because they had to settle for some two fat chicks instead of going home and get with the chick they want.
Y'all niggas, y'all, you know what?
Look,
y'all niggas, y'all ain't no. Hold on. A lot of you niggas is adopted. Wait a minute. A lot of you niggas is adopted. A lot of you niggas from group homes. You niggas ain't never really. Y'all niggas ain't never been around no real niggas. Y'all ain't been around no runners. Y'all ain't never been around that. Y'all come on here with your fucking.
Yeah, and then it's on anyway. You ain't been around real niggas. You ain't been about real. I'm like, dude, listen. Well, one, I'm around all those guys every day. I work in the prison. I'm around them. I hear some of the same conversations. I remember that there was this one guy. You know, he finally went home last year. And he showed me, he was like, man, this chick bad. She bad, man. She bad. And I'm like, okay, let me see the picture. Because I'm really excited. I'm like, I want to see. I'm a pervert. I ain't gonna lie. I look at it. I look at this chick. I'm like, oh, you don't know what to handle that. No, I can't. I need to throw her back in the ocean. Where'd you get this whale from? What the fuck is this? I was like, but at least that made sense. He was in the prison. He been in the prison a long time. He finally got out. So I understand that one. I can't understand the dudes in the penalty. I'm not in no prison. What the fuck is this? I was like, God dang, you sound like you hadn't had nothing. You talking about these dudes ain't had nothing down here. Some of y'all sound like y'all ain't had nothing in whatever. How dare you turn down fat chicks? What? What are we doing? Man, this obsession with black women is insane. Let me keep going. Try not to do too much longer.
Health books with your unused condoms that's been in your back pocket for 5 years. That's you niggas ain't real.
Date that went out on the condom.
Mm-hmm. You niggas not real niggas, but real nigga gonna fuck on it. If it's me and you, and it's 3 bitches, one of them fine, 2 of them fat. A real nigga, if the fine one don't want him, I'm gonna smell his bacon. He gonna be fucking them fat bitches.
Wait, hold on.
Damn, Platt, come on.
Hold on, bro. So let me get this straight. Oh Lord, I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna spill his bank. What the hell? I'm like, oh hell no, bro. Well, why are we stealing other people's bank? Why are you trying to steal this? Why are you doing it? Oh my God, this obsession with black women. He wants us to why? Why? Just why, man? I don't get it. Oh, I don't. I'm like, that's some weird shit. Okay, that's out of the realm of straight heterosexual. Now we're in LGBTQ community now. Oh my gosh! All right, let's get. So
Dude,
you're
man.
gonna be going behind the other dude.
Yeah,
Like
so
the
you gonna
dude
go behind your back
chick.
and take a bad one. You do that with two
I didn't say I'm gonna
chumpies.
go behind. What I'm saying,
Nah,
while I'm laying, hold up, while I'm laying up kissing on
nah,
her, I'm gonna look over and he fucking. He already fucking them fat bitches. He done
nah.
climb into one of them big bitches sweats.
So Black, you can't deny a big girl. You can't say no to a big girl.
You can if you want to. A lot of niggas don't want to.
Oh, all right.
If I say, yo, man, what you doing? You said, I'm just chilling. Hey, man, my girl, she got two of her cousins and pulled up. You know, she told me bring somebody. You down? You like, man, fuck it. Yeah, it's whatever. I come scoop you, I take you by there. Her cousin just some big bitches, two big motherfuckers. And you be like,
Nissan.
yeah, you be like, damn. And
You
I'm
gotta
over
take
there
one for
like,
the team. Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm like, yo, man, what you want to do? You gonna pull out? Like, nah, man, I'm gonna fuck these bitches. I'm like, all right. A real nigga, I'm gonna smell his bacon. I'm like, damn, they fucking over there. You smell it, motherfucker? Y'all stink. Me and my girl gonna be like, let's move. Them niggas stank over there. That nigga stank slow on them hoes.
Okay.
No, a real nigga gonna fuck on him, pull on his shit and leave. Be like, oh man, yeah, it was fun, but I don't want to do it again. Yeah. Them hoes call me, man. Yeah. But you niggas over here, I've never met dudes against the slaw like that. Y'all niggas is adamant against the slaw.
No, you gotta get a wingman, like I told you, Black, my man, that like big chicks. You know what I'm saying? But if you out of pocket, if you know the chicks is big and you know your man don't usually go at the big ones and you putting him on him, like that's wrong. Can't do that, man. You out of pocket.
I agree with
you just
him.
trying to get your slaw on, but gonna leave your man.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad he said that. I'm like, dude, how you gonna? You know, your homie don't like big girls, and you gonna bring him so you can get the pretty chick. You know her pretty chick got big girl cousins. You gonna bring your man home? Come on, man, and not let him know? Nah, bro, that dog don't hunt. That dog don't hunt. You're so obsessed with these chicks that you're gonna put your man in a situation that he don't need to be in? Come on, man. That's crazy.
With two heavyweight championships, like, come on, man, that's not fair to your man, Black. You don't deal with big girls like that.
Yeah. You know,
He ain't fresh out of that. He
I'm
should have his
sorry,
own
but
lineup.
there's dudes who don't fuck big girls. They just don't.
And there's nothing wrong, fellas, with turn down vagina. Especially, it's dependent. Like if you one of them incel guys, then that's a different story. But I'm talking about guys that got their stuff together and they get women. You can turn down vagina. Trust me, I know. You know
You
what I mean?
can, but I'm saying, no, look, brother, you know what, man?
I'm not saying you, Black. Well, slow up, because I know you about to go. But no, I'm not saying what you saying. But I'm just saying
entry level. You know?
Yeah, I'm talking about a level
You
where
ain't a
you
real
already get
nigga.
women.
Hold up, you ain't a real nigga if you run around here turning down loose pussy. You ain't a real nigga.
Hold on, time out, Black. What? Loose
What?
coochie.
So, and a lot of those loose vaginas usually come with disease.
Get the fuck. You ain't a real
And
nigga if you run around here talking about disease. Man, come on, brother.
So yeah,
brother.
I think
you ain't a real. You're not a real.
Shut up,
If you
Black.
ain't a real nigga, if you ain't down to fuck these bitches, bro, and that's what it's about, slawing. It ain't about talking. It ain't about testing. It's about slawing.
The whole thing is just slawing. It's about having sex, right? That's all.
That's what relationships about.
It is.
Fucking on.
It is.
Getting your fuck on. That's what a relationship is about.
Okay. I mean,
fucking on.
Okay,
Man, I'm not
I'm
porn,
sure if the
bro. I
women,
don't want no
I'm
big
sure
girl
the women
coochie.
agree
I'm
with
cool.
you. If the women agree, okay, hey.
It ain't about going to no motherfucking Jamaica. It ain't about trips. It ain't about Miami. It's about fucking on. And if she ain't doing that, you ain't going.
Okay, and
I'm lost,
so
Black.
why? But again, then why would you
I
have an
know.
issue with a dude going to another country and go and do the same thing? Why you have an issue with that? Because if
I
it's
don't
all
have
about
an issue.
fraud,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
if
this
it's
again.
all about
First of all, hold on.
fraud,
You
then
haven't been listening to
you
me,
shouldn't
bro.
even have a complaint about what dudes do. If they want to go over there,
Wait
to
a minute.
another
Wait a minute. You haven't been listening to me. I've said 1,000 times, if you feel like American women are turning you down, they lying to you, go overseas. I just been over there. I personally don't think it's gonna be different, but I'd say I think you should. They ain't got enough ass over them. Hoes ain't toting. You like
Hold on,
bitches?
Mason.
Hold on, bro.
Real
Speaks.
men are competitors, man.
Hold up.
Well,
You like a bitch? Hold up. Or hood. You like
Yeah.
bitches who ain't toting?
You know, hey man, you gonna lose out on a lot just wanting ones that's toting, man.
But do you like women that's not toting?
If I'm just out, just trying to get some slaw, I mean, of course, you're gonna want the more, exotic looking features, right?
Do you like a woman with no ass?
I can see a lot of ones with no ass that I wouldn't like.
Man,
So
you like
that'd
ass
be
or
you
not?
don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna discriminate over a bad bitch
Yeah.
just because she don't got it. I'm not that
That's
dumb.
what I'm saying. Them
Like,
hoes
honestly,
not.
I'm not that dumb.
Brother, them hoes not toting over there. That's my issue with overseas females.
Somebody
Them
said,
hoes ain't. Hold up, I don't think they bad women or nothing like that, but they not toting. You niggas
Yeah.
like hold up, bro. Speak. Them niggas y'all. Them hoes ain't toting. You niggas look like simps and lames standing around a bunch of bitches who ain't toting, bro. You got a room full of 100 bitches, ain't none of them toting. That makes you a simp.
they're not okay. So if they don't have no ass and you around those women, you a simp for that?
Mm-hmm.
You traveling that out of the country to get them.
yo, listen, bro, it's Black Logic, man. You gonna kill yourself with Black Logic. I'm telling you. You gotta know
Okay.
this.
All right. I just want to be clear because I want to make sure I'm hearing this right. You're
You heard
around
it
a
right the
bunch of
first time.
chicks that may not have the ass that you Platt.
They don't have a sister. They don't have a sisterhood ass.
Okay.
We got to get a sisterhood credit for that. They got ass. They got that.
Okay.
They got bunches and bunches of ass. They got that big old sisterhood bubble.
Sometimes too much though, Black.
Okay, but all right. So now if that man is not an ass guy, like maybe you are, so if he around the women that he want to be around, what's the problem? How is he a simp?
If you a real nigga that you call yourself and you standing around a bunch of bitches who ain't toting, you's a simp, nigga. Ain't no real nigga gonna hang around bitches who ain't toting. Them hoes ain't toting, nigga. That's how you gonna wake. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna stand up. I'm leave. I'm like, bro, that whole club. Look at none of them hoes toting, bro. Let's get up out of here.
Okay,
I'm like, yeah, I'm with you, my nigga.
Okay, Platt. Let me ask you a question then. Okay, let's take your scenario. You got 3 women. One got the ass. The other 2 don't have no ass. You and her
I didn't say
homeboy.
that. No, the other two, they just fat.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just using your scenario, but I'm changing it a
Okay,
bit.
you changing it.
Okay,
Okay, you changing
so
it.
she got the ass, titties, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Your homeboy gets her.
Okay.
You there with the chick
Yeah,
that
I'm
got
gone.
no ass.
I'm gone.
What you gonna do?
I'm gone.
Okay, so what's the difference between the
Them
guy
hoes
who's
not
saying
toting over. Hold up, the fat bitch, you can call her names, but she's still toting. Them other hoes ain't got nothing, bro. They fat and with no ass. What am I play with a stomach?
well, I'm saying
You gonna
okay,
hurt
so
yourself, bro. Listen,
so it's okay for you to just walk off from two chicks that you're not attracted
Flat
to.
with a fat bitch with a flat ass.
I'm just saying, regardless.
SpongeBob.
But it's okay for you to do that. But the guy who said, "Look, I'm not
I'm
attracted
a
to
real
these
one. Hold
fat
up, I'm a
chicks.
real nigga though.
I'm not attracted to these
Hold
fat
up,
chicks. I'm
hold on, let me
going
tell
to
you
the
something.
mall."
Wherever you see me, platinum, bitch is gonna be toting. I promise you that. If you see platinum, holes is ass. Ass is abundance.
I got you. But what I'm
Bubbles are
saying is,
bubbles is
but if you
somebody blow. Hold up, you ever seen those little bubbles? They little you push, you put the little thing in there, and they and all them bubbles come out. Wherever you see platinum, that you're gonna see bubbles.
okay, got you. But I'm saying
Bunches of bubbles.
in this
Same here.
scenario,
Like, I deal with the
you
thick
say
ones.
I
I be where the
platinum
bubbles at.
can go and
Yeah.
say I don't want to fuck
Sign
these
me
chicks
up.
with no bubble. I'm going home. But the guy who's saying, "No, I'm not attracted to these fat chicks. I'm gonna go home." He's not a real nigga. He not real.
You ain't
He's
a
not a
real
real man.
you ain't a real nigga if you won't fuck on a fat bitch with that's got that's toting. She's heavy. It's heavier. Hold up. It's heavier than you want, but she going. Hold up. So if I pull a 10 nice thing, she got two cousins. They just some big chicks.
Mhm.
If you don't fuck on them, you know what? See, I don't have these problems because if I go over her house with my nigga, he going. He going. What I'm saying, that nigga gonna climb in that bitch sweats. I know he going.
Oh, so you got a wingman that's going for the big chicks, right?
That's your guy.
That nigga good with it. He Gucci. He like,
See,
nah, both of y'all. And
that's fine.
she like, who you supposed to be? You like, what you talking about?
Let's go.
That's my friend right here. You know, he came to meet both of y'all. Well, no, what you mean? You can't have both of us. Why not? You want to be with both of us?
All right, so I don't want to make this way too long than what it is, but essentially, like I said, that obsession with black women, and particularly the box, I'm like, it's like you can't be a real dude without banging any chicks. If you're not banging, it's your fault. If you're not slawing the chicks, if you reject black women, their bodies and everything, you ain't a real nigga. I'm like, okay, this don't this don't add up, man. It's like, okay, but you can go to another country, but you're a simp for going to another country with the women that you do want to deal with. And but it's crazy though how black men are so obsessed with that black woman that any thought that you as another black man don't want to deal with those women, and not now on some hating shit. You just not attracted to them. You're not a real black man. You're not a nigga or anything like that. And that's like I said. And I'm like, okay, just to turn down loose pussy. And I'm like, okay, but what about this chick might have a disease or something like that? So why I'm gonna go and risk that? Oh, you ain't no nigga worry about that. I'm like, bro, it's That's why a lot of these dudes got diseases now because they ain't worried about that stuff. That's why some of these dudes have erection problems because they wasn't worried about that. Probably caught a disease that affect their system. They never got it cleared up, and then passing it around to everybody else. I'm like, dude, that's not a good look, though. Can't be doing stuff like that. Can't even think stuff like that. But that's what happens when you have that obsession with black women. Is you're causing yourself to get with chicks you don't want to deal with, you're not attracted to, and then you accidentally get them pregnant. Now you have another problem. Now you have a baby on the way with a chick that you really didn't want to be with in the first place, but you just had to get that nut off. Like that's not a good look, though. It's just not. But as they say, man, this is obsession with this unhealthy obsession with black women, getting a lot of dudes in trouble, making them have sex with people they don't want to deal with. Now you're having bigger problems, and it gets to the point where you're questioning dude's sexuality about it. That's the funny. You're questioning a dude's sexuality over the fact that he just don't want to deal with a certain type of woman. That's insane to me. But that's what this unhealthy obsession with black women causes. You question dudes' sexuality, you question their loyalty, they question their black status. Crazy. But what can you say? I mean, that's the obsession talk. Now, and it wasn't on some relationship type thing. It's just sex. Well, you ain't getting sex with this black woman. You must not be a real nigga. You turning down sex with a woman? Homer, you ain't a real nigga. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So, hey, guys like that, man, you just gotta keep them at a distance because they'll fuck your shit up directly or indirectly. Come fuck your wife, fuck your girl, drag you to a place where the women that you don't even want, and just expect you to just take one for the team. I'm like, damn, it's crazy, man. That's why I roll dolo solo. Mm-mm, I don't roll with people like that. Well, if I'm rolling with friends, I'm like, hey, we're not gonna put ourselves in this type of position. Mm-mm. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I got things to do, people to see, and just just gotta get out of here. Get outside, chill, do other things. But thank you for listening. Thank to the people who watch from the clouds. Much appreciated. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm growing slowly but steadily, and I much appreciate all the new subscribers and all my old subscribers. Much appreciated. This is Brother Speak. Y'all have a good one. Peace.